All right, this video is a call out to my supporters and any sane, responsible adults who see the rash of defamation, the malicious defamation articles being pumped out now. That it's all from the same exact psychotic source, Timothy Charles Holmseth. Holmseth has written about how he is a pedophile in his book. So you guys can decide whether or not Timothy Charles Holmseth is a pedophile. I don't know. I don't know the guy. All I know is that he began maliciously, frantically attacking me when I began arresting and convicting child predators and joint law enforcement operations when I founded Veterans for Child Rescue. You can go to our website, as I've said a million times, vetsforchildrescue.org. Go to the arrests page. You can see the case numbers, the mugshots, the factual evidence of our effectiveness. So Holmseth apparently is very upset by this, and his tactic is to call me the exact opposite of everything that I am. I'm a decorated United States Marine and Navy SEAL, DevGru operator, and I'm a federal law enforcement, federal criminal investigator, and I'm a national security whistleblower. I blew the whistle on a high-ranking executive, SES level executive from the top of the FBI, and they fired him for gross mismanagement, which was exactly what I'd reported him for. So Holmseth never acknowledges any of this. He wants to paint me as some sort of just an internet entity fraud like he is. But all Holmseth does is write defamation online. Well, he's been convicted of felony stalking already and served time for it. And now he is literally with his accomplice, Miss Randy Erickson, fugitive. They are both fugitives from justice. They have fled Erickson's home, where she was providing refuge for Holmseth, sold Holmseth's jalopy car. Holmseth is unemployed. He is homeless, and he is currently fleeing law enforcement with Randy Erickson. So Timothy Charles Holmseth and Randy Erickson are literally fugitives from justice. There are at least 2 warrants for Timothy Charles Holmseth's arrest, and we are suing him. Folks, we just beat Daniel John Lee from Juneau, Alaska in a lawsuit for defamation with malice, and the judgment against him that he has to pay is $4.65 million in damages. You can see the official legal documentation at vetsforchildrescue.org. Okay, so I'm asking for your assistance because I am busy carrying our mission forward. I'm meeting with law enforcement, I'm meeting with producers, I'm meeting with our staff, our operators, and our investigators on all the work that we do. And I don't have all day to sit and chase Holmseth and all of the peddlers of his fake accusations and his psychotic rants online. So I need each of you out there who see the ridiculousness going on in people who repost his fake articles that he writes frantically, 2 and 3 and 5 articles a day. He writes simply trying to ruin my life and ruin my mission for children, which is sad. It's demonic. I believe he's demonically possessed and at least seriously mentally ill. Mentally ill. He has been fired from being a janitor, folks, a custodian, for being so filthy he would not wash or bathe himself. So imagine what type of psychosis has to drive someone into being so filthy that they get fired even from being a janitor. So the guy has zero credibility, hides behind fake entities like the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force, which never existed. Pentagon's not a law enforcement entity. And High Command, which High Command is literally from a cartoon, folks. So the disappointment and the disgust now comes from platforms that are posting his articles, rants. They're just a psychotic rant, but they come across, they print them up so that they look like articles where Randy Erickson helps him. So we're going to sue Randy Erickson as well. So she's in legal jeopardy where she's placed herself there. So I'm asking you to take this video and post it everywhere you see any reckless, irresponsible, unprofessional platform who obviously do not vet their sources, who post Holmseth's content. And you'll know it's from Holmseth because He'll call me the opposite of everything that I factually do that's demonstrable that I do. The opposite of being a Navy SEAL decorated combat veteran and federal law enforcement agent who arrests child predators, who is a Christian, who is a patriot. He's gonna, if it's calling me the opposite of those things, that's Holmseth's technique. That comes from him. So that's a leftist technique, folks. So my theory remains the same, that the radical left, the Soros and Hillary Clinton types, are funding under the table this psychotic throwaway, garbage gutter dregs defamer Holmseth, because he's not collectible. We're suing him to set the record straight, but he's got no money. And so I think that the only reason he would do this is either A, he's a pedophile and he's so scared that I'm going to arrest and convict him, because, again, Veterans for Child Rescue has a 100% conviction rate. And we work with up to 9 federal and local law enforcement agencies at a time on our joint operations. So I could see where he would be concerned. But either it's that, or he is being paid by the left to ruin the credibility of the entire cause of exposing child trafficking and countering child trafficking, or he's just demon possessed. You guys can decide. I don't really care. All I know is that we're working with law enforcement to put a stop to his frantic attacks. Okay, this guy's a lunatic. Let everybody know. Shame on any platform that posts this obvious, wild, cartoon level defamation. Gosh, you should know better. There was one of them that posted 3 articles of Holmseth and Daniel John Lee, and I wrote them and said, hey, do you realize here's the deal? And then we're going to come after you. And they deleted all of the Holmseth and Daniel Lee content because they saw it. I presented the factual evidence to them. They said, hey, we're sorry. We've made it right. Well, there's a professional response. Hopefully the others will have the integrity to do the same. If not, we're suing them, and they can deal with it in a court of law. But that's the benefit of having the truth on your side, folks. Just doing an honest, straight job. So God bless. Take this video, take the link, post it not only to the platform that's posting the fake news or the defamation with malice, which is expensive. It's going to be expensive for them. But also post it on the followers who don't seem to understand the difference between a felon and fugitive like Holmseth and a decorated veteran who's just doing a straight job professionally with actual results like I'm doing. Okay? God bless. Thanks for your support out there.